We protect borders of other countries. We don't protect our own borders. In 15 minutes, we could solve the problem.
President Trump expressing his frustration over the border crisis as a federal judge ruled Friday that his national emergency proclamation at the border is unlawful, potentially blocking his plan to divert funding for the wall. Here to react is Acting Commissioner of Customs and Border Protection, Mark Morgan. Mr. Commissioner, thank you so much for being here this morning. Your reaction to this yet another federal court blocking the prerogative of this president?
Look, as a law enforcement officer for many decades, Pete, I'm equally as frustrated as the president. And the American people should be worried as well. This is yet another example of judicial activism of a lower court that's absolutely impeding our ability as a law enforcement agency to safeguard this country against this humanitarian crisis and national security crisis. We're beyond frustrated. But Pete, I can tell you, with respect to the wall, right now it only impacts us the amount of funding from DOD. I can promise American people Monday morning that brand new, big, beautiful wall is going to continue to be built along the southwest border so Border Patrol can do their job.
So, Mark, so the building continues, but this will obviously be appealed and move up to a higher court. You hope eventually it's overturned.
Absolutely, and I have full confidence it will. We are going to appeal. We're going to ask for a stay so that we can continue to build the wall that's needed. I have full confidence we're ultimately going to prevail. The wall's not going to stop being built. It's going to continue, and I still am very confident by the end of 2020 we're going to have that 450 miles of critical, mission-critical wall that we need.
Well, we'll follow the news. I know a lot of people frustrated by what the court has been able to do to try to stop the agenda of this president's amazing. We got to get to the second story, though. We got news that there were nearly 1 million border enforcement actions in fiscal year 2019. Put that number in context. That means people attempting to cross the southwest border apprehended. Is that a good number, bad number, up, down? Where are we?
So it's an absolutely horrible number in a bad way. And remember the demographics, because these are our children and family members, and because of our absolutely broken asylum process and laws, the majority this past year, we were allowing them into the interior United States. And that's what makes this number so bad. The millions itself is bad, but because of our broken laws, we were letting the majority of those individuals into the interior United States, never to be heard from again. But because of this administration, because of the network of regulations, of initiatives and policies, the last 4 months, we've made an unprecedented dent in those numbers, 65% reduction since May.
So you feel like those numbers are already going down, and additional border wall will help them go down further?
That's absolutely right. The wall is essential. And Pete, here's another thing we don't talk enough about. It's not just about the humanitarian crisis, individuals coming here illegally. It's also about the national security crisis. Last year alone, we seized over 910,000 kilograms of drugs. 68,000 people died because of overdoses of illegal narcotics. That's another part that we have to stop. The wall is absolutely going to help that fight.
Mark,